The South Side. Here's how it looked moments after those shots were fired in 5 Point South around 11 o'clock last night. You can see dozens of police and emergency crews responding to the scene. Here's what we know so far. 4 people are dead, 4 people with life-threatening injuries, and dozens of people have been shot, and that's all according to Birmingham police. Investigators tell us multiple shooters fired on people in the open on Magnolia Avenue. The FBI and the ATF also joining the investigation. No arrests have been made. Now, the deadly mass shooting taking place in the heart of 5 Point South. We're told it happened on Magnolia Avenue near 20th Street. And we have live local late-breaking team coverage for you this morning. WVTM 13's Zoe Blair, she's been on the scene all night speaking to witnesses. Now she's at UAB Hospital. WVTM 13's Emma Owen will lead us off. Emma, what have you learned from police this morning?
Well, Jarvis, police say that of the dozens of people who were shot here last night, they were on the streets and on the sidewalks here in 5 Point South. And just to give you some context here, this is a very popular entertainment district here in Birmingham. So typically on a weekend, it would be very crowded, and it was last night when those shots rang out. Now, again, 4 people are dead. 4 others are fighting for their lives. Officer Truman Fitzgerald says they're working hard to find the people who were responsible. They're also trying to find out if the suspects ran up or fired shots from a car. Additionally, whether or not Glock switches were used. Fitzgerald says they're working with multiple agencies to get these answers.
Rest assured, we are going to do everything we possibly can to make sure that we uncover, identify, and hunt down who was ever responsible for preying on our people this morning.
Now, Fitzgerald is pleading with community members to come forward with information, anybody who may have witnessed what happened last night. They're also asking local businesses here in the 5 Point South area, any business owners who may have captured what happened last night on their surveillance footage, they're asking them to come forward with information as well. You can call police with that information or Crime Stoppers if you prefer to remain anonymous. Live in Birmingham, Emma Owen, WVTM 13.
Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Keep it G, man. Shit free, man. We living in a take a risk era right now. Just to go out and have a couple of drinks and socialize, it become an everyday trend of taking a risk of not knowing if you're going to return home. Because you got the adolescent youth out here letting out over 100-some rounds in the crowd. Birmingham has had the second mass shooting, bro. That over 30-some people have been shot and over 10 have been murdered in these 2 senseless mass shootings within the last 4 months up in the city of Birmingham. And the police force really needs some help from civilians in the neighborhood. One thing about the black culture, we got this unwritten rule as if it don't affect our family, we got nothing to do with it. Any other culture will report crime as soon as they see it. If you don't report crime in your neighborhood, how is your neighborhood going to become crime-free? It's time for these communities to take back their neighborhoods from these young adolescents, disrespectful young teens standing out on the block with firearms like it's a war zone, assault rifles. They're following with switches, conversions on it. Well, this mass shooting has took the life of 3 men and 1 female and injured over 28 other people. They will have to deal with trauma over something they had nothing to do with. They just want to have a couple of drinks, eat and laugh and giggle with their friends. But ended up being a target last night. Such a sad sight to see, you feel me? To hear those people crying and hollering and yelling for their loved ones that were deceased there on the scene. And the wounded on the ground hollering like it's a battlefield. As the waiting on the paramedics to arrive to administer help. You got these young guys on all type drugs now. Perks, Adderall, they sipping lean. the new age fentanyl, Miley shit, and this galaxy gas. They're doing drugs and their brain haven't fully developed yet. And I guarantee you, when they catch these guys, ain't none of them gonna be over 21 years old. It's the adolescent teenagers out here thinking life is a game of Grand Theft Auto. And it's time for the community to take back their community. Call anonymously and give tips on what you've seen. Send video. Like the mayor of Birmingham, who also finally came victim to senseless gun violence the last year or two by him losing his nephew. You know, different from us that had lost loved ones in the streets of Birmingham, other surrounding cities in the state of Alabama. A total disregard for authority these young guys have. Soon as the mayor got off the air speaking about those Glock switches, the youth went straight to social media taunting the ATF and FBI by posting videos and pictures of them with switches. And the ones who did that subsequently got themselves arrested. The police is on this social media, y'all young guys. You need to start respecting law enforcement. Before you get the time, you can't give back. Cause Holman got a place for you down there, Yellow Mama, or the gas chamber. You don't want to end up on death row, sitting there 30 years riding like a rotten egg before your name called to enter that lethal injection chamber or get strapped to Yellow Mama. That's the outcome of these heinous crimes when you get caught. All cause you want to hit one man, you shoot up the whole fifth quarter, 5 points area. The people out having a good time, laughing, joking, in and out the hookah lounge. It's a vibrant nightlife in that fifth point area where you can go enjoy yourself and eat a nice meal and broth a little steam from a hard work week to have interrupted by gunfire you have nothing to do with by senseless adolescent shooters with these goddamn Glock switches. You're guaranteed to hit some with that Glock switch. When you let off 30 rounds in 1.2 seconds, and you got hundreds of people standing in line to get in clubs, coming out of restaurants, you're guaranteed to hit somebody. Us as a community, it's time to take back our streets. The unseen ring rule, if it ain't got nothing to do with me, I ain't got nothing to say about it, that's crap. Cause it might not happen to your family last night, but on down the line, another incident might happen and impact your family. That could be your mother, your sister, your brother out there in the streets, dead or screaming for help. Once you want somebody to call in and give tips to help solve the crime that had occurred against your family member, just think about it. We're living in a take a risk era. And these young guys don't mind taking risks. The light coming, scratch it, trying to keep a G-man shit free, man. Like the doors go out to those 4 people that lost their lives. And you got 28 others gonna have to deal with this trauma behind this mass shooting. And you got 4 to 5 right now fighting for their life. And I'm guarantee you got young guys that took to social media to celebrate this tragic incident that happened in the 5 Point District, Birmingham. And disregard of human lives too. Laughing, joking, probably putting in rap songs, incriminating themselves. We living in the era of take a risk and the crash out of our young black brothers at enormous rates. Loud talking cowards shooting guns in the crowd, jeopardizing lives. That's what Tupac said. And that is becoming a day-to-day thing in the urban city communities. Cowards shooting guns in the crowd, jeopardizing lives. The like, come subscribe to the channel. I'll keep you posted. Anything else pop up on this incident and other incidents around the state. So subscribe to the channel. But you can bet your ass the FBI, ATF, and got involved in this mass shooting. They're going to come up with something. And all you got to do is catch one. He going to tell on the rest of them. Watch what I tell you. They're going to fall like dominoes once you catch one. Because cameras all in the 5 Point area. Cameras every goddamn well. So if they drove a vehicle there, trust me, the police going to be knocking on the vehicle on the door shortly on this heinous crime. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. Keep G, man. Shit free.